Hello, I'm Michelle, and today we're going to talk about how you can form an anonymous LLC. We're going to give you the pros and the cons of registering as an anonymous LLC, a list of the states where these LLCs are permitted, and the steps to forming an anonymous LLC accurately. So let's start. The majority of small business owners and their customers are extremely concerned about security. Digitization has made it easier than ever for strangers to search and access your personal private information at little to no cost. You can keep your business vital information like phone number, address, and asset details private by forming an anonymous LLC. So now let's dig into it. What is an anonymous LLC? An anonymous LLC is a limited liability company that does not require the names of its owners and members to be disclosed on the incorporation documents. If someone were to look up your LLC on the Secretary of State's website, they wouldn't be able to find your name or your contact information. Some other names for anonymous LLCs are Ghost LLC, Confidential LLC, and Private LLCs. Now, anonymous LLCs are only permitted in Delaware, New Mexico, and Wyoming. So why should you choose an anonymous LLC? Well, an anonymous LLC helps prevent stalkers, abusers, and other dangerous individuals from using your information maliciously. Having an anonymous LLC can minimize the financial harassment from any third-party individuals looking for filing frivolous lawsuits. They can also reduce spam marketing mails. Celebrities, professional athletes, and other public personalities often look towards anonymous LLCs when they're making their business investments to stop overzealous fans from knocking on their doorsteps. Perhaps you want to start a side business while you're continuing to work full-time. An anonymous LLC lets you become an entrepreneur while avoiding any awkward interactions with your current employers. So what's the difference between an anonymous and a regular LLC? The only difference between these two is that anonymous LLC does not publicly list owners or shareholders, whereas your traditional LLC does. There's no legal differentiating factor apart from that. An anonymous LLC is not a separate type of business entity. It offers the same pass-through tax advantages, tax deductions, ownership flexibility, and limited liability protections as a regular LLC. An anonymous LLC still has to pay all the necessary taxes. You can either form your anonymous LLC by doing it yourself, in which case you can choose to fill out the forms online or send them off via mail. The other method is that you can choose to have a professional service to help you with the process. There are many services out there, but we personally recommend our top three: LegalZoom, InkFile, and Zen Business. We've done detailed reviews on all of these services, which you can easily go and check out on our channel so you get a good idea of which one is more suitable and more affordable for you and your business. I'm going to be leaving the links to the websites in the description below. You can go and use them. Or you can visit llcbuddy.com/new and get the best deals at any given time. Now let's go through the steps that you need to follow when you're setting up your anonymous LLC. First step, your company's name is essential to its success and growth. You cannot hide your business name from public eye. Otherwise, how else are people going to find you? You need to find a name that is memorable, original, and available. You can go through the naming guidelines on our website, llcbuddy.com/new. In addition, be sure to check your state's naming requirements for the LLCs. For example, Delaware restricts the use of the following words like association, bank, banking, club, foundation, trust, and union. Step number 2 is you need a registered agent. A registered agent is also known as the agent for service of process, statutory agent, or resident agent. It is an entity that's going to act and work on your LLC's behalf. It's going to receive all the important paperwork and all the other government correspondence in your selected state. This is why you need a very competent registered agent for your LLC. You need to make sure that your agent is a resident of the chosen state or has a physical street address over there. Their business address is going to be used as the LLC's principal address. Our top 3 recommended services do offer registered agent services as well, but the costs vary, so be sure to check out llcbuddy.com/new for more up-to-date information. A very important thing to note when you're getting a registered agent is the importance of having one, but having a legit one. In case of any lawsuit or if you get sued, the lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate veil. Most people believe that they're setting up their LLCs for tax purposes, but the real reason for setting up your LLC is to limit your liability. Basically, what it does is that it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. So if you're sued in your business, they cannot go after your personal assets. And when you're sued, the attorney who's the one suing you is going to start looking for cracks in your LLC, and this is where they pierce the corporate veil. The first thing that they're going to check is whether you have a registered agent. Is the agent legit, and have they been filing the paperwork? The third step is that you finally must have all the necessary paperwork to file your LLC. If you're filing as an anonymous LLC, this should mean you won't need to include your name on the formation paperwork. For New Mexico and Wyoming LLC applications, an organizer is required to be mentioned on the documentation though. So an organizer is simply a person who is authorized to file the documents on your behalf and can be different than the LLC members or their managers. The Delaware LLC application form only requires a business name and a registered agent. Now, what do you do if you're forming an LLC outside of the states like Delaware, Wyoming, Nevada, and New Mexico? So if you don't wish to form an anonymous LLC in the states that we mentioned above, it is possible to do that in other states. However, since other states don't really allow the level of anonymity you require, the formation will involve some extra steps. Making your LLC ownership private requires you to form a single member LLC in any of the 4 states on our list and 1 in our home state. You'll need to hire a business attorney, or you can use one of our top 3 formation services to help you with the compliance or drafting an operating agreement. Your registered agent will use their own physical address to enter your LLC into the register. When someone tries to find out who the owner is, all they'll get is another LLC. Some of the pros and cons of forming your anonymous LLC. We're going to start with the pros. You'll be able to keep your sensitive information private and confidential. You get to minimize the frivolous lawsuits. Your personal image is going to be protected if your business happens to get sued or faces any form of negative publicity. The competitors won't be able to access your personal information, and you're going to receive fewer marketing calls and very less junk mail. Coming over to the cons, you may find it difficult to build trust and credibility with the customers. You will still be required to disclose your ownership to the IRS and your bank. You could still be liable for lawsuits resulting in the disclosure of your identity. Registered agent services and incorporation service providers may be summoned and expose your information during lawsuits. So if you're living in a state that doesn't support anonymous LLC, the process may be expensive and very time consuming, as you would have to repeat the process twice and be subjected to each state's local and federal laws. To dissolve your business, you would have to file the paperwork in both states. You would have difficulty in transferring your ownership shares since potential shareholders won't know anything about the original members of your LLC. Now I'm going to go through the top 3 services just so you have an idea of who they are and what they have to offer and which one you would think is more fit for your business. So this is the website for InkFile. Now, what you can see is you can just directly jump and start your business, or you can just go through this website and you're going to see all the things that they have to offer here, the packages, services, a little bit of intro about what they're about. Just jump up and see what kind of services they're offering. So now you can see you can form an LLC, you can form a C Corp, you can form an S Corp, you can form a non-profit. There's a lot going on here that you can just choose. You can also get these services as an add-on to your business, or you can just get them separately. They have a lot of resources. You can go, you can read up things if you want to get to know more about your business, how to start your business, how to grow your business. There are tools and there are guides all over this website. You can go through here, you can learn more about the company itself, or you can just click on Form Your LLC right now and you can see how you can form it. The kind of services that they're offering is you can go through different services separately, such as the EIN number, you can get a DBA, you can get an S Corp election that you've been searching for, you can get free tax consultation, you can get a trademark, you can form an S Corp as we're discussing, you can form an S Corp, you can form a corporation, you can just go and form a simple LLC. So this is the LegalZoom website. As you can see, there's so many options up here for business, personal, or you can even hire attorneys through their website. As you scroll down, you can go in through all the things that they're offering, why you should choose them. There's legal help for every part, for their business, for LLCs, corporations, DBAs, for family stuff like estate planning, last will, power of attorney. Also for intellectual property such as trademarks, copyrights, and patents. Now you can even go through a list of customers and clientele and what they have to say about the company itself. All their offerings such as sole proprietorship, register your business as an LLC or corporation, C Corp, S Corp. You can run the business, how you can get registered agent services, annual reports. There's also stuff that you can get like such as trademark recognition, trademark search if you're going through that as well. Now here we have the website for Zen Business. There directly you can start off your LLC there. You can check up for the business name search as well. Go through that. Or you can compare your packages. What are they offering? There are 3 kinds of plans: a starter plan, pro plan, and a premium plan. So you can choose which one is offering better for you, which one is more suitable for your business, and you can just go with that. Then you can scroll furthermore. There are business types such as LLC, C Corp, S Corp. You can start any of those if you want, if you're thinking of looking into that. And there's for small businesses, and you can have your filing options and services. You can file documents with the state. All the steps that you need and that are required of you are available here. So over here, if you click up in the plan and start part, you can find business planning guides, how much your startup going to cost, research your market, make a business plan, all about marketing, how about starting your business. Products and pricing, they're going to give up the prices and the packages they're offering for all the services being offered, like forming LLCs, S Corp, corporation, DBAs, operating agreement, everything. You can use them to brand your business, such as a business name checker, reserve a business name, register a domain, build a website. They all even offer that. Or you can go through banking finances, where you can open a bank account, or you can manage your finances through them. You can run and grow your business, in which you can get taxes and accounting, compliant forms, and you can grow your business, get fundings. And why do you need Zen Business? There's an About Us. You can go through that. Why is it a more suitable option for you? You can learn through there. I really hope this guide has helped you out in understanding how you can form an anonymous LLC and the steps that you need to take to ensure that your filing is done correctly. Please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the little notification button. Thank you for watching.